And here is the new head coach of your Washington Huskies, Kalen DeBoer. Coach, appreciate the time. And hey, how exciting is this? I'll tell you what, you got two old dogs that are pretty fired up to be here, and I'm sure you are as well down there.
Oh, man, it's an awesome feeling right now. First of all, our guys deserve this opportunity. They've worked so hard. It's a great chance for us to showcase the 2022 team. And I appreciate you guys, man. As alums, awesome time last night together, and can't wait to show you guys what we got as well.
Coach Nigel and I were speculating what the audience is going to see, what the fans here at Husky Stadium is going to see. So just give us a little insight on what you plan on for today's spring preview.
Yeah, we'll do just a quick little warm-up, and then we'll go offense versus defense. We have a little point system that I think you guys are aware of, and keep it competitive, and just really looking for us to continue to build. This is practice 15. We got to make the most of every single one of them. I like where we've come. You know, the offense and defense have a little give and take, which is what you want as a head coach. And I'm looking forward to seeing just the guys compete.
Well, Coach, I know taking on the new head job at a place like this that has so much tradition, it's got to be amazing, and maybe even a little daunting. I'm curious, what was your first month or two like here on Montlake?
Yeah, it was building the staff, and probably most importantly, along with the staff, was building the relationships with these guys. You know, in today's culture of football and just how things move so quickly. And we bring our guys in, and we're a quarter system. And so, you know, January 3rd, we were rocking and rolling. But from the first meeting we had January 3rd to each week after that, you can just see the growth of our team, the familiarity, the comfortableness that they have with each other, as well as with the coaches. And we're doing this thing together, and that's what's fun.
You know, Coach, you mentioned the strides and the growth, and spring football is an absolute time for that. High for you to build yourself, get yourself more comfortable. So share with us who a few standout players we should probably pay attention to that had a good spring.
Yeah, I think, I mean, you could go on down the list, but, you know, offensively, I think our receiving core, Jalen McMillan, Roma Dunze, Jalen Polk are kind of a three-headed monster for us that have just been super consistent. And I think our offensive line play, we've moved a lot of guys around, trying different combinations, but, you know, there's a number of guys. Corey Luciano's done a nice job at center, being consistent, fitting in there in a spot that he hasn't assumed that role before. And Troy will probably play left tackle a lot, a little bit of left guard. And, you know, on defense, I think our defensive ends have been just outstanding. Jeremiah Martin and Braylon Trice and ZTF are just they're beasts off the edge. They're causing a lot of problems, putting a lot of pressure on our quarterback, which makes you know, the secondary look good. And so the secondary has thrived at times because of that.
Well, as an old guy who used to play in the secondary here, Coach, we do appreciate those big boys up front making our job easy for us. You know, I know, you know, you've got a lot of goals. And listen, when you become the head football coach here, we understand what the goal here is to win Pac-12 championships and compete for national championships. But you had three specific goals you talk to these guys daily about that I was really impressed with, that you talk to them about all the time and try to reinforce with them. What were those goals that you talk to these guys about?
Yeah. First of all, we just talk about our mindset, and we talk about being 1-0, and it's our response to adversity. And you know, that might be good things that happen, things that come our way where we're on the good side of it, but it's always playing in the present, accept the situation you're in and move on. And so the mindset's important. We preach that every day. And then execution, you know, so that's learning the techniques, learning our systems that we're putting in place and executing them. And then the third thing is just toughness and building the toughness. The game, you know, is meant to be played one way. You wear pads for a reason, and mentally and physically toughness is what this program has stood for. It's why we got championships, you know, hanging in the stadium, and it's what we got to do to continue on.
Well, Coach, I know last night we got a chance with all the alumni to spend some time with you. I won't say what I was a part of that group of the guys from the 90s who did all that barking or anything, but we appreciate you, and we appreciate you spending some time with us here before you start the spring preview, and we wish you the best of luck and health today.
Yeah, that was awesome seeing all you guys, and just seeing everyone who's laid the foundation, you know, for what we have today. And a lot of barking. Well, that was great to hear. So I appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it. Yeah, link there.